Hello, guys. So, welcome to our evening broadcast. So, how you guys doing? So, many news, many things concerning Arsenal on the drop all over the place for today. So, one of the ones will really catch my fancy now the fact say Fabrizio Romano they let us know say Arsenal don't offer 60 million pound second bid for Kai Havertz. They offer him verbally to Chelsea that they would like to sign him. Now, the first person we first break this news now Sammy Mokbel. So even if you check Fabrizio Romano publishing, Fabrizio even give attribution say now Sammy Mokbel now first break the news, so himself can't confirm him. Now that's 60 million pounds we Arsenal offer for this Kai Havertz. They don't break them down for us, so it is 55 million pounds actual fee, then 5 million pounds in add-ons. So Chelsea never reject them, which is a good news. It shows say they consider them, because I think that 60 million cap, that is like the actual fee where we say it makes sense. Get Chelsea go really after them, because Chelsea are not expecting Arsenal to pay 75 million pounds, which be their own original valuation. Even Fabrizio said don't talk and say in the city deal getting done at that kind of 65 million pounds. Gets so if 60 no work, Arsenal will just throw in maybe extra 5 million pounds in add-ons, maybe give them 55 million pounds in actual fee, then 10 million pounds in add-ons to make this deal go on. Because from what we also hear, according to Fabrizio Romano, so Baba they let us know say Arsenal and Kai Havertz don't agree 5-year deal. Gets that one has been agreed. Personal terms agreed. Personal terms about 200,000 pounds per week. So personal terms agreed. So now Chelsea hand everything there, and the player don't tell Chelsea say they sign a contract extension now or in the future. So he has 2 years left on his contract. If they no sell him now, they no go get anybody who come buy him with 1 year left on his contract for 60 million pounds. It would be an impossible mission. So Chelsea now they go to reason them. They never reject the deal. So all things being equal, I'm expecting maybe before this night or tomorrow go say here we go, Arsenal and Chelsea have agreed a deal for Kai Havertz, blah blah. So that is all what I am hearing. Somebody they asked, do we really need this guy? Yes, we really need him, because he's bringing a different dimension to our attack. In profile, okay, check out our front five. Bukayo Saka is not tall, Martinelli is not tall, Gabriel Jesus is not tall, Odegaard is not tall, Partey, that one no really come forward. Now back in the only person they go forward, Xhaka is leaving. So you can't compete. Like makes sense. So we need a different variation. You get like check out Liverpool, they have a Darwin Núñez in case they want to change style. Check out Man City, they have an Erling Haaland, they want to change style. Everybody gets somebody. Look at Chelsea. Lukaku is coming back, but we never know whether they go back to Inter. Is coming back. Then they didn't say they won't buy Vlahovic. If they even get Kai Havertz 1.9. Now small things Saliba top pass and Saliba is 1.93. So the person will say he tall. Everybody get Thomas whether they depend on in case man you go buy Weghorst. No more say that in height, so they give them advantage. So we need a different caliber of player. You can't have somebody like Ketia and Balogun and Gabriel Jesus, the same kind of height, the same kind of playing style. No. You know somebody different. Say in case Tikita cannot enter, he launch cross and nod. That is the reason we are bringing it. And for the fact that he's versatile, he can play anywhere across the front three. That is why we are looking at him. Let me say, see, I don't want to say, I thought I'm going to resign anyhow. This guy is looking at people's versatility to sign them. That is why we are signing this kind of player. So until when the player come, who know the judge player, at least make I give him a small history. Arsenal one sign Jurrien, everybody complain, no signer. Incoming. You know that at a point in our lives, people come to complain and say, why we no start Jurrien for some kind of matches? But this is a guy that we were complaining that why are we signing him? You don't understand. One sign Ramsdale, everybody they complain. Why one signer? At a point now, people they happy now. Yes, he's the best keeper. He's very good. Now so life be. So no could let the manager who don't identify the player say this is the player that will take us to the promised land. So more wait, make them do what's in there for their mind. Now away from that, so when they hear say Arsenal they bid 30 million pounds for Jurrien Timber of Ajax. Remember saying in the morning I told you guys that Arsenal are really interested in the player. Now somebody will ask me, why are we buying just Jurrien Timber? Number one, it is because of his versatility. He can play center back, he can play right back, he can play left back, he can play defensive midfield. That is why Arsenal is going for him. He can cover like 4 different positions, and he's very, very comfortable on the ball. So that's one of the reasons why we are looking at his direction. Now, Ajax don't slap 50 million pounds for the guy ahead, but we don't throw them 30 million, so they don't say no. Nobody wants to go for the guy, you get. Manchester United, we won't sign him last year, but Ajax can't beg the guy to make him no leave, so they will let him leave in the future. So that is why he stayed 1 more year, because the reason say we don't let Martinez go, how we can't let yourself join him, it no go make sense now. That is why they say, okay, make him wait, and instead obey their instruction. You can remind them of the promise, the promise I say, in go come out now. So in the hold them from their neck. Now say, when I promise me also, I won't go test myself for the English Premier League. Now, Arsenal don't get talks with the representatives. He's willing to leave. That is the thing. So we'll just wait until the guy come. I like the ball. Today I don't go YouTube, go check out. He's very, very comfortable on the ball. He has speed. Though he's not too tall. I think that 1.83 is not too tall, but he's still a decent cover. He gets in many, many positions. So we'll just watch how that one said will go. At least Arsenal, they bid in different fronts. They target many, many players. Now, onto the most popular news. So Arsenal and West Ham, they don't get another quanta. So West Ham don't reject Arsenal's second bid. Arsenal made a second bid of 90 million pounds. Now, the breakdown of that 90 million pounds is 75 million pounds in actual fee, then 15 million pounds as add-ons. Now, see the problem now. West Ham are complaining that add-ons is something that is not really achievable. It is difficult to achieve. Now, I don't know the details of that add-ons, but for me, I know it is something like if we win the league, we'll give him an extra 5 million. If he scores 10 goals or 15 goals, we'll give him an extra, all those kind of add-ons. Maybe they meaningful, like the results are saying, I know if we achieve, like maybe if we win Champions League, all those kinds of, or if he help us qualify for Champions League, we'll give him an extra 5 million. So as West Ham, they say no, they don't agree. So they reject the deal as they come, they reject them. So Arsenal is preparing for a third bid. Everybody, they publish this news, right? There's Sky Sports, Fabrizio, and Mogbel, everybody, every media house. Arsenal, everybody carry for head. Now Arsenal are in the rain. So Arsenal are working on the third bid. Most see, I'm looking at that 100 million in the fine. Maybe give them 90 million cash, then 10 million in add-ons. I think that is what is going to make this deal move forward. But not just optimistic. I want me to wrap up this thing before preseason. Let us know what we are doing. That's my own prayer. So we'll just watch. Now, away from that, so Arsenal, they plan to offer Mikel Arteta a new deal after waiting happened between Arsenal and PSG. PSG, because the reason Arteta say, Alpha, we would like you as our new manager, blah, blah, blah. So the reason to give him a new deal to reward them, instead don't try. So we'll just see how that oneself will go. Now, on to another news, we say, for me, it not to make sense that the fact is Southampton, they slapped 50 million pounds on Romeo Lavia head. And the reason is why? Because they don't discover, say, people like Manchester United, people like Liverpool, people like Arsenal, everybody's looking at the player, they're interested in the player. Even Chelsea, they're talking with the player's father. So for that reason, don't say a bidding war might be ensued. So they're going to feel, say, okay, we'll slap 50 million, we'll see what's going to go. Even at the yesterday, Liverpool, they on their way to go submit a bid. So they want to submit bid for Romeo Lavia. I mean, you know how the players talk. Don't rise, even though Southampton go relegation. Fine. From the look of things, this boy played like 29 games for Southampton this season. So the look say, okay, for that reason, it's very, very good. He's still, I think, 19 or 20. He's still a young lad, with so much potential and a bright future ahead of him. But 50 million on him, come on. It is not reasonable to me. I don't think say make any lot of, because after all, I don't go relegation. So let's see, it's supposed to play a price, supposed to calm down well, like maybe 20, 25, 30 at most, just like Jurrien Simba at most. But more just to watch. I noticed because of the bidding war, and I make the price don't come up. So more just watch how everything will end at the end of the day, because there's so much. And another thing will make the price go up. I don't forget to turn. And the fact say Man City have a sell-on clause where they put for the guy contract by the time when they sell and give Southampton. So Man City have 20% on any fee when Southampton sell the guy. So for example, if Arsenal end up buying this player for 50 million pounds, Man City is going to be getting 10 million for nothing out of that deal. So that is one of the reasons why this Southampton increased the price, so that themselves will see better money after them come out Man City cut. So that is one another angle will make you know go too vex for them, because why themselves accept the sell-on fee when they buy the guy from Man City? So That's another thing. Now, I see comment for the comment section. Somebody say, okay, Odigbo, he talks saying they're tired of this Declan Rice. But that's why they be. Transfers are not as easy as you think, especially when clubs don't want to let their player go. You get, at the end of the day, Arsenal, even that 80 million already don't surpass our transfer record. 90 million already surpass our transfer record. So I believe the third bid should be the third and final bid. Actually, to give them a take it or leave it bid, because we are in the driving seat. The player has told them he wants to join us, so they should not be commanding us anyhow. Get so third bid, we don't give 80, we don't give 90. So the third one I'm expecting 100. Don't give them 95. Just give them 100. Then anyhow it will be, we'll see say everything will be finalized. Now, Joe Cole, onto the pundit duty when they do with TalkSport, can they praise Bukayo Saka for the way he take play against North Macedonia, where Saka scored hat-trick. So Baba Kanto says Saka is the face of English football, because for the England setup, for the lineup, Saka is like unbelievable. He's a sacred cow at the England setup. Nobody feel replace him. We're in day. At the end of the day, nobody they challenge him. In first team, Shola, it gets so. But Rashford, they will swap, get to that what in the sea. That's a kind of keep folding for bench now. Why? So now it just be so. My dear Arsenal lovers, let's just keep calm and keep watching and observing how everything they go. Arsenal they very serious. When I know what say Arsenal they dull, then they're very, very serious and business oriented. They don't want to pay overboard, because I say if you get many players who won't sign for different position, no go pack all our money, go drop for one place. No matter how much we love Declan Rice, get Arsenal can still walk away from it, and this will not be the first time. Either will it be the last time. So when I carry that and put for the back of my mind, if Arsenal can't feel say these people want to rip us off at the end of the day, they're ready to work out, come out and not to go up, we will not go die. So when I carry for the back of my mind, but I just pray say that will not happen, we'll just get this boy. So the biggest news of the night, and the fact say Arsenal, according to Fabrizio Romano, don't offer £60 million for Kai Havertz, with the way to make Chelsea confirm or reject. Chelsea never talk anything, because no news anywhere. So for that one itself, now good news to me. It should say they are ready to consider it, because I don't see Chelsea saying because of maybe £5 million, they're not going to sell the player to us, because Fabrizio talks about that kind of £65 million. Now I go make this deal go through. So I don't think Chelsea will be holding out for that kind of thing. Chelsea number Barcelona, so we say, yeah, you don't want to play for us, so yeah, they go join Arsenal. So let's just see how everything will go on. So this is the evening news. Thank you for tuning in. Till I come your way tomorrow. Now get out, guys.